This is the Jonathan Brandmeier Show.
Oh, I know what we wanted to ask you right away, David. So Buzz says, hey, is Neil Young going to be there? And I said, I don't know. Does he get invited to these things anymore, or do you just kind of say, he's not going to show up anyway?
Well, no, he's not going to be there, but he has in the past showed up at gigs unannounced just for the fun of watching everybody run around in circles.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because he's a sort of a big drop-in. It's kind of an event, for the audience if he shows up.
Right. Okay. So
we've done the same thing to him, and they go, "Oh my God!" It's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah, because people would go crazy. But it's Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and to me, it's like I know you guys are, of course, certainly in the Hall of Fame, and as well you should be. But I think there should be Crosby, Stills, and Nash in the Hall of Fame, and Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. And I think it's almost maybe I don't know if you agree or not. Is that a separate?
I totally agree. I've been seeing that on Twitter for a while. I think it's a totally separate band, completely different, and we should be in for that band. And I'm really miffed. I'm going to talk to those guys very severely about this.
No, wait a minute.
We need to be in there. Of course, it has nothing to do with the fact that then I would be one of the only human beings in there for 3 times.
There it is. One with the Birds, one with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, one with Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Yeah.
Hey, I like that fanfare. That's good.
All right, you can take it with you to the show. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I need to have one of those on a button like that. That's fantastic.
I'll be like your what do they call that in the rap world? I'll be like your hype guy, and I'll walk behind David Crosby. Whenever you walk out, I'll go, David Crosby, baby! Like that.
I've always thought I would make a good king, and I need a king fanfare, so that I can say, good evening, share my magnificence. And have the fanfare go off. I think that, I need that. That would be good.
Now, tell me if this is right. Is Neil Young dating Daryl Hannah?
Yes, he is.
And didn't you tweet something that she's not good for him?
Yeah, I shot my mouth off. Big mistake.
Why? What, did he go crazy?
Oh, yeah. He was very unhappy about that.
Okay, well, wow. That seems kind of odd. Okay.
Well, no, I understand him being protective of her. She's his girlfriend, and I would probably do the same if he said something bad about my wife. But that's me. My mouth runs away from me, sometimes, and you can't. It's not the end of the world, but I definitely did shoot my mouth off.
But you always clashed. The story about you, the day you were being wheeled off for a liver transplant, Nash yells to you, "Don't leave me with Stills." Is that true?
Yeah, it's absolutely true. But he was just kidding around, man. He was just trying to keep my spirits up. He was trying to make me laugh because I was scared, and so he was just being kind. We actually both love Stills. He's we all of us, all 4 of us can be a pain in the ass at one time or the other.
Right.
And certainly he can too, but we love him. And he was just trying to make me laugh because I was being wheeled off for an operation I might not live through. And fortunately, I did live through it.
You're an Iron Man. Diabetes, multiple heart attacks, liver transplant.
I'm amazed I'm alive, but I am. So you have to look at your life. If you're not happy with what you've done, you have to look at it, learn from it, and then you need to put it down. Don't need to carry it along with you as baggage.
Right on.
It's too heavy, and if you spend your time looking backwards at what you've done, then you'll run smack on into a tree. You have to look forward, and you can't carry too much baggage in life. You can't just always be dragging your past with you. And I have so much past that I had to learn that.
What good is it? There's nothing that comes out of it. Listen right there. Set that baggage down, baby. Yeah. Set that baggage down. Cross. Oh, yeah. I think, okay, I'll tell you something right now. You're right about that. You are right. You have, hey, you know what? The fact that you've survived what you've survived physically is beyond belief, but then the band and the drugs and the whole thing, man, it's unreal. Joni Mitchell said, it's true. Joni Mitchell described you, David Crosby, as looking like Yosemite Sam, but better adjusted.
I don't know about that.
I think that's a great line.
She's described me a number of ways over the years, but I love her a very great deal. I think when they look back in 100 years and say who was the best of us all, which I'm sure they will, I think it'll be her because she's as good a poet as Bob is, and she's a way better musician and 10 times better singer. And I think it'll be her. I think they'll say, okay, the best singer-songwriter of our times was Joni Mitchell.
He's David Crosby. He's the king.
The king.
Jonathan Brandmeier.